What's up with it, man? Y'all already know that's my language. That's how I say what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, your host, one of the two, Rome here with your boy. Brought to you by
Zannies, of course, always.
You know what I'm saying? Today we got a special guest, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the intro. Let's get back to the intros, bro. I actually forgot to do the intro the last two episodes. So I'm gonna introduce my sis, and then she's gonna introduce the rest. Okay, so this is a lady I knew about my whole life. You know what I'm saying? She was by my side growing up. Jerome. She used to say, or no, that's what she said. I would say I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm sold out there and I'm sold out there. Oakland, Frisco, and even San Diego.
Jerome.
I'm coming.
Jerome.
I'm coming.
Jerome.
I'm here. So you know what I'm saying? She was by my side the whole life, cheerleading, elementary school. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right to bring her on. You know what I'm saying? So no more introduction. The fabulous, the most glorious, the most charismatic, the most dramatic. She got the jokes like I ain't got nothing left in the tank, but let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah!
Hi everybody, I'm Lasenia. And I'm here today. I have my friends from college. I do go to Sac State, so this is my roommate, Alla. Okay, Alla, introduce yourself. What's your major?
Hi, my name's Alla. I'm a criminal justice major, second year at Sac State, and yeah.
And then this is my other friend, Sophie.
Hi, I'm Sophie. Sorry, I'm nervous now. Okay, my major is child development, and I'm also a second year.
Yep.
All right, bet. Before we move on to anything, right? Before I even ask how y'all doing, I want to say this right here. We all know each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not so familiar with her friends. You know what I'm saying? More Sophie, you know what I'm saying? But I want to point out, what is a tidbit about your friend that you've noticed? I'll go to Deratio and then Lasenia. So Deratio, a tidbit I know about him that y'all probably would not know based off how chill he is and nonchalant. He is super competitive. Y'all would not know that he is super competitive. Like, he stepped up to the plate to compete every single time. Every single time he's stepping up to compete, he's saying, no, I'm the man. No, you're not the man. No, I'm the man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a little tidbit from him. Now, what's a tidbit from my sister? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to address you. What can I address you? Lulu, or you go by Lasenia? What you go by? What do you go by as an adult in this world?
Lasenia.
All right, so Lasenia. You know what I'm saying? Lasenia, what's a tidbit about her? It's because I got one, bro, but I don't know how open she is about it. To me, it's like she. Come back to me. Go do that one. Go back to me. Go do one of your friends.
Okay.
Or y'all can do a tidbit about the senior first, or Sophie. You know what I'm saying? Like something basic tidbit if y'all don't know. Something that you wouldn't expect them to do.
Wouldn't expect.
Like on like a regular person, just like, you know what I'm saying, was to meet him, and then you was like to talk to him about that person. They wouldn't. You would say this and be like, oh, I didn't expect them to do that at all.
Oh, I know. She's a vegetarian.
Oh yeah, that's an easy
that's
one.
what people always say.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one. Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was sitting there thinking, I really don't know. You too outgoing. Like everybody, I feel like if you talk to Jerome, you know Jerome. That's how I feel.
This is an easy one though.
What? Besides,
Oh.
nocturnal, stay up all night. Like, do people not know that?
Oh yeah, that's
know
something
They for sure know
shocking about somebody.
They for sure know that. I got a tidbit about Lulu. I don't got a tidbit about Lulu. Keep going. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it real quick. Does anybody? Sophie got one for Lulu. You got one for Alla? Sophie?
I'm thinking.
Do you got one yet?
What's the question again?
What is a tidbit?
What you want me to say? Like, cause I could say they both charismatic. They both will put like anybody else before.
So let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. You know how your friend present themselves, right,
Yeah.
to other people. There's a certain way. Like Deratio present himself as a very chill person, like non-confrontational. So you wouldn't expect him to be competitive. Like when it comes, like, oh, I'm talking smack back, I'm roasting, doing all that, and then you wouldn't expect him also to be a video game. Like he played a lot of video games.
Okay.
Like it's like things you don't expect from them based off of how they present themselves.
I got mine. She is very. She crochet. She
Oh.
crochets. So that's something you probably wouldn't look at her and be like, oh, she crochet. No, she crochets. So she is very artistic within that, like yarn and string and stuff like that. And then she also very handy as well. She really good at painting. She really gentle. She's a gentle person. Like she has steady hands. Like she did my third lobes on my ears. Like you know what I mean. Like she
I did her nose.
She did my nose. Like
put this hair in.
So yeah.
You ain't had to say that though, but
Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still ain't got one for Lasenia.
Why?
Because I feel like I don't know how you present yourself to others. I was gonna say this is what came to my head. She's very caring, but then I'm like, they know that.
That's what I was gonna say
Yeah.
too. I was gonna say I feel like when people first meet Lasenia, like she can come off maybe like she seems mean, but when you really get to know her, she's like the complete opposite. Like when she really is friends with you or she really cares about you, like she shows it through her actions. Not so much words, but like it's definitely present through her actions.
See, I don't know how she present herself to her friends.
Yeah, that's understandable because you have her perspective as a sibling.
As a sister, yeah.
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 I was like, wait, Jerome's a sister.
Hold on. Okay.
All right, but yeah, that's it right there. I just wanted to say that real quick. No particular reason. It just came to my head. Now we're gonna move on to how y'all doing today. Yeah. How y'all life been? Who wanna go first?
I'm cool. I'm chilling.
All right. No. Theresa will go last.
Oh.
Or you go second to last. Let's pick Sophie. I'm looking at you. How your life been?
Good.
Okay, why?
I've been trying to get through, school's been going good. Been going to all my classes. Good with my friends. My boyfriend.
Oh, you still got a boyfriend, huh? We're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it
He was
was
gonna bring it
coming
up.
too, yeah.
Yeah. I feel good.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet. Let's just go this way.
Okay. I'm good too. School, cool.
Okay, let me take that word away. No. You can't use the word good, okay, or cool.
Okay. Oh, bet.
Amazing.
Bet.
I've been determined. I've been locked in.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Get it a Duffy.
School is about to be my end of the second year of college, so this is the time you like, okay, nursing time, get into your major, like, so been locking in, making sure I'm taking all the right classes, so determined to make sure my schooling is going on the right way. I just recently got a new job, so making sure I'm doing what I got to do at the job, because the job requires so much, like, while you're working, and like little mess ups can mess up like a lot of things, because you're helping a kid like progress towards something. So when you're doing that, you want to make sure you're doing it like in the right way. And so work, school, life. I was going to the gym. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it $150. I haven't been going. It's been like a week. I haven't been going. It will make a week tomorrow. And
how's it feel?
Honestly, it feels
good.
I feel like a bum.
Really?
Yeah. I've been going to sleep. I've been waking up like right before my class starts, get ready, go to class. Like I usually wake up early and I'll go to the gym, and like that would be my routine. And if I did want to sleep in during the week, I would let myself sleep in, but then I'll have to go to the gym at night. Like I have been like after work, after class, like I just chill. Like
okay.
Yeah, so the structure of my life has not been there, but we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna progress back to it. But.
Yeah, determined. All right, we're gonna go back to you. Yeah, good wasn't enough.
What?
I'm dead. I have to agree with Lasenia too. I feel like I've just been very driven with school, like just trying to get everything out of the way so I can hurry up and graduate. But I'm just very like, I say I'm very open-minded right now to like steps that are coming towards me, and like just taking everything in one moment at a time.
What has been what's the best way I can say this? What has been the steps that are presented to you, forward or backwards?
I'd say mainly forward, but it's
tough.
all. But I feel like it's all within through like my own efforts.
Okay. Oh, talk about something. Let's see what an effort that brought some results.
Like for example, like me taking classes during like summer or like during winter, taking extra courses so I can finish my general eds quickly. Like just kind of like condensing my school so that way I can get it done at a quicker pace.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I've definitely been like taking the efforts, and like my plan is coming into effect. So yes.
Tough. So what was your open-minded was your word? That's how life been for you, open-minded?
Yes.
All right, man. Open-minded, driven. You don't have to re-say everything. Just give a different word.
Just give a different word.
Yeah, good. You can't use
Spectacular.
She been the spectacular. Spectacular. Yeah, I know that's right.
All right, your turn, Dersh.
I have been relaxed, very relaxed.
Okay.
I've just been chilling.
Okay.
It's dead ass. Just
New week, same direction.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally, same shit. I'm chilling for now.
Mm-hmm.
Got some
What's
shit coming up.
yours?
Yeah, what's yours?
Got some
Why
shit
you
coming up.
been chilling?
Because I got some shit coming up.
Ooh. The calm before the storm. The calm before the storm. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Every time you drink it, they say.
Yeah,
All right, so it's my turn. What has life been for me? From last week to this week, it has been overloaded with work, but the overlord. Damn.
I thought we were choosing one
Well,
word.
one word. What is this
Overloaded the work, but overloaded.
Overloaded.
Okay, let's try that overloaded. Let's break down overloaded. That's already a compound word.
That's already two words right there.
My bad. All right, one word. Thank you for being specific.
You know
I
what?
appreciate it. So one word, it'll be. So
Give him a
funny.
second.
To disrupt
Your
disrupt
sister.
this little
She's
break
hella
real quick.
funny.
Well, I thought y'all was sliming it up. What's
We
going
trying
on?
to do the
Yeah.
introduction. We still in the introduction.
We need to get into it.
Yeah.
bro.
No, fast. I got the word. It has been destructive.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, life has been destructive recently because it's so chaotic. My trading plan had to get reworked, completely reworked. So then when I had to redo my trading plan, that means that I can't. What am I going to sacrifice to redo this trading plan, right? Okay, I sacrificed the podcast. I haven't edited the last one we shot yet, and we shot that last Sunday, which also makes it seem like destructive in the sense that, like, oh my God, I'm already shooting another one, and I just shot that one. Then there 4 days ago, we shot it on Monday at 1 a.m. So it feels like everything going fast. So destruction of my sense of time, destruction in the sense of my systematic flow of life, destructive in my sense of finances because the trading is not right now. So then though, also there's a beauty in destruction, right? You got to destroy to create. In the midst of that, I'm creating the brand, the Life Unscrpted. You know what I'm saying? Look at the collective we have today, and we have merch coming on the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it. So we got some merch on the way. I got a new trading plan on the way. Get some fun, yeah, with the money. You know what I'm saying? Got the trading plan on the way. And we're gonna get back to it. But like I said, they say because destruction, right, for me was failure. So every failure is the opportunity to restart with the knowledge you gain. So it's amazing. At the end of the day, the destruction is amazing, spectacular, as Sophie would say.
No, that's right.
Yeah, so that's how I've been. My mind been destructive. We got destructive. Let's see how good my memory is. Or who want to take the test?
No, you go ahead.
All right, destructive, open-minded, determined, or driven.
No, what is it? What is it?
Determined. I think determined.
Okay.
Spectacular, relaxed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, bet. We're going to move on. Then who want to introduce the slime? We'll introduce the slime. I feel like it's a good time to do it.
All right, we finna make slime. We're not gonna teach y'all how to make it. We just gonna make it.
Yeah.
Y'all could YouTube.
So we got 3 bottles.
Yeah. We each gonna make a bottle.
Yeah.
We got food dye. And yeah.
All right, bet. So
It's
we're going to
our
get
favorite
moving. While they're making that, because I actually don't like slime at all. I don't like the ickiness. I don't like nothing about slime.
Slime don't like you.
It doesn't. It does not. It does not.
Yes,
So we're
you
gonna
do.
start off. We're gonna start off with some. We're gonna start off with some heat. We're gonna get right to it. We're gonna get right to it. Any money mo, who the last to jump off the boat? Lulu.
What's that?
This is you right here.
That's not how it goes.
I don't care. That's you right there. Read that out loud and tell us your thoughts on that sentence right there.
Here now.
Relationships in college. Dang. Talk about it. I mean, what you want me to say?
What do you think about, you know what I'm saying? And then say your thoughts out loud.
Okay.
Let's hear what you got to say about it.
I mean, if it work, it work. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is going to be different. So, if you feel like you have the time to be in a relationship and juggle school and work if you're working and all that stuff, if you feel like you can do it, you can do it. I mean, it's none of my business. Everybody's relationship going to be different.
All right, let me ask you this then. Do you think you had the time to juggle it?
Put that in there.
I mean, if you wanted, you'll make time.
Then you're gonna make sense.
Okay, so what would you sacrifice? What would you sacrifice to make that time for that relationship?
I don't think I would sacrifice anything. I would make time for it, though.
But to make time, you're giving away something. That's how. Unless you got.
I have free time. Yeah, I have free
Yeah.
time for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not super crammed where I can't be in a relationship or anything like that. So.
Okay, what y'all think about that? Y'all agree with her thoughts? Cause y'all are in college, Sophie and y'all agree with those thoughts? Like y'all had to like make time for it and then juggle it. Is it worth? It is worth it?
That's true. She's right. You do have to make time for it, but I mean, if it's worth it, that just is all up to the person if they want to invest the time into that or not.
Have y'all invested time into one?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Okay, and how's that been going?
I mean, it's like the ups and downs of every relationship, but it's going really good now. But we've definitely had a lot of rocky moments.
Now, you said now, and what was the reason why y'all got past that rocky moment, that rocky part of the relationship? Like, what did it? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you was to use it as a rubric for people in, you know what I'm saying, having a rocky time.
Like what?
Like, how did y'all get past that?
How we got past it?
Yeah, like what? Like,
Well,
what did y'all do?
you know, we kept trying different things. Like one big problem was communication. So every time we would communicate and it would go bad, like, you know, we would fight and then stop talking and then so much stuff would happen. But then we learned to like create new ways to talk to each other. Like, he didn't like the way my tone was. So I made sure to talk a little nicer and then it slowly went like that. And I didn't like that he would shut down all the time when he would communicate. So I voiced that to him and he's been trying to like, cause you know, we would stop talking, right? And that would be like 3 days. So
non-talk.
Yeah,
in a
non-talk.
relationship.
Like, yeah. So then.
What you gotta say about that, Derek? Hold on. What you gotta say about that?
Go ahead.
I don't think I've ever took a 3-day break in my relationship.
Me neither.
For a 5-year relationship, I didn't take a 3-day break.
That's a long time.
That's crazy.
That's a long time. What y'all gotta say about that? The taking breaks within relationship.
There's something going on.
Is that something?
Keep going. Like, you know. Okay, what color you want it? Huh? Did you use a?
What y'all laughing at? I'm about to mix.
It's not working. Hold on.
Oh, the slime not working? The slime not sliming?
Wait, it might be the shaving cream.
Huh? No, I use this one always.
Oh, y'all, the
Wait,
slime
we
is
just
not
need more.
sliming. They're having, the slime is malfunctioning right now.
Yeah,
It is.
okay,
what
problem. What was the question?
What was the question?
Oh Lord, how you get yours all the way over?
What was the question?
The question was,
No, it's
actually not
I'm
working.
entertained by what's going on. This does look too gooey.
That shit look too gooey, my boy.
Dang, we should have got bored. It's just getting liquid. It's not working.
Don't use it.
There's no way.
Wait.
No.
Dropped it in the cup.
No, I didn't.
Dropped it in the cup.
I thought I did.
This is not real.
She said,
This
is
was not
real.
supposed to happen.
Is this
My fault.
fabric softener?
Oh,
No. That's 100%.
no, it's detergent, right?
Detergent.
It's because it's from the Dollar Tree.
That
Probably watered down or something.
My hands all getting sticky.
That's how
Like,
it's
what I'm
supposed
supposed to
be.
do with this?
Like,
Oh, you need the trash?
you got a lot going on.
Put it in the sink. Put it in the sink. Put it in the sink.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You could just reach over it.
It's like melted marshmallow. That's crazy.
Yeah, just put it
I
in the
forgot
sink.
what we was talking about that.
We was talking about
The
basics.
time?
Yeah, the time off in a
Oh.
relationship.
Time off. Yeah.
Time off in a relationship? I
Yeah.
never took time off.
Y'all
No, but
like-
I'd say longest is like 5 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like a week.
It's crazy.
But I feel like everyone's different. Like
I'm
he.
watching. I'm watching.
So satisfying.
Yeah.
How is yours satisfying? Look at mine.
No,
It's not fun.
that's not satisfying. This
You gotta
is.
use
Wait.
new water.
It's not making the noise yet, though, y'all. It's not making the noise.
The
It's
you
making
know,
the-
the
yeah.
you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Why you say that you know?
You
But-
gotta clean this
you
up. Y'all
know.
just playing in it now.
Why you gotta? Oh,
What
you
do
gotta
we
clean
clean
it
You
up.
gotta clean this
Cause
up.
I feel like
It's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
this ain't right.
it's nothing else.
You can't add like
No
more mixture.
borax.
Add more mixture and like kind of.
No, because we don't even got real detergent.
Put some flour
That's
in
not
it.
real detergent. I thought you just said
No,
We
like,
can make oobleck.
this didn't work. It's probably the
Put flour.
What can we add to this?
Flour.
We could put. Do you have contact solution?
Huh?
Eye contact solution.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
no, no,
will.
no.
But
that
we need
will-
something else, right?
I don't
Baking
have
soda.
that.
Shit.
Turn the
Baking
water
soda.
because they can hear it in the microphone.
It must definitely-
We got some baking soda.
But we
I
need
got
contact-
baking soda.
Lulu.
I got baking. Y'all know
But
what
do
I'm
you have a
talking about?
contact
Hey, Lulu.
solution?
No, I don't know what that
Contact.
is.
And piece
Nobody in
that
my
back
house wear
there.
glasses or in this house. We not blind.
Oh.
my dad. Oh, he don't wear contacts.
Oh,
Ooh,
he wear
see, I'm
glasses.
dropping it on the floor. Like, can I clean this up, y'all?
Yeah.
He said, "Can I clean this up, y'all?" So right now we are watching them clean. Sorry, y'all. This is a different type of podcast.
You got a cup or something?
I'm guessing this was not supposed to be
know
like
what?
this.
It wasn't. Sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat, but
It was
I
not
mean,
supposed to
we
be.
had
Chat,
all the
this
right
podcast.
ingredients. I mean,
we did.
We
yeah.
really did.
Probably
You
don't
don't
get the
chat?
downy one or something. Or
So
did
you
use that one
blaming the
before?
detergent?
Yeah.
Why didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so confused why
I'm
it
not
didn't
blaming
work.
I'm
though.
Can you hand me that trash can?
Oh yeah, can we get the trash can? I'm gonna scoop this in there.
This
Yeah.
what we
Oh, I'm
use.
dropping it.
I'm gonna just pour it.
All right, y'all. We'll be back after the break.
All right, y'all. So we back. You know what I'm saying? So we had to switch it up. The slime didn't work out, unfortunately, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So we got paint. So we're gonna have some artistic. You know what I'm saying? We got some artistic people today. I'm out of it because I can't really multitask. I'll get quiet and y'all won't hear from me till I'm done. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
you gonna see what they got. It's either or from, or if I'm talking, then I'm not painting. It's not either or it's either or, not together. But let's get it, y'all. So we left off talking about relationships and the distance in between. Derecho said he definitely cannot do no 3-day gap or a week gap.
No.
Because y'all not talk to y'all partner longer than just a day or two. And y'all still consider together.
Well, okay, what was talked about this break? This quote unquote break.
I ain't never even talked about a break with a person before.
I mean,
Me either.
give us an example. Of
So, like,
Okay, say.
something that would happen that would make y'all take a break from each other.
Okay, say. Your partner.
Or even you can think of one when you're not.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't take a break. I don't think.
I don't think I would.
But let me explain.
Because
But
what
you
you
don't
need
do
to
it. But the thing is, you don't ever take a break like
When you're in a
when you're
relationship.
on purpose though. That's what I'm saying. You don't do it
Yeah.
on purpose. It's just something that comes up.
I
have a
never did
disagreement.
that though.
No, I get it.
You
have a
did that?
No, I've never done it, but I get it. I've seen it happen. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like you have a disagreement, something happened.
How common is that?
How
Do y'all think how common is that
It's
taking
pretty
breaks?
I think it's pretty common.
You think it's pretty
Yeah.
common?
I think so.
Have y'all did it?
Do you have a pencil?
What?
Taking a break?
Oh.
Like a break?
No, you said you the one who started it all. I'm asking them, have y'all did it?
Mm-mm.
Nah, me neither.
Wait, so no pencil?
You have a
Oh.
pencil?
Nah, no pencil.
Okay, bad. Just as
Yeah,
that
I
means.
gotta get something else.
Y'all want a pencil? I got y'all a pencil. I got a pen. There's a pen on it?
No.
We don't have no pencils here. We only got pens.
I want to do
I have an
this.
idea of what I want to talk about.
Ooh, I like that.
Nah, we ain't got no pencils.
Wait, can you check in the Jordan ratio for some pencils?
They're looking for pencils, y'all. They're looking for pencils, y'all. They're looking for pencils.
It's like, stop it. We keep talking.
Huh?
What we still talking about?
Hey, keep talking.
But yeah, keep talking.
Yeah,
We ain't
nah.
gotta stop this. Yeah.
Nah.
Remember, he has multitasking issues.
Yeah. You're not even speaking right now.
I was focused on the ratio.
Talk,
looking
Jerome,
for
what's
this
good?
shit.
I can't find a pencil.
Alright, so what was the topic? Y'all still got the paper or you threw the paper away? Relationships in college. We'll just move on. Relationships in college. What do you think of reading that, Lulu?
I already said what I thought.
Oh, you said time. So you started it off. Alright, so Sophie, relationships in college. What comes to mind when you read that?
No pencils.
My relationship?
Okay, and you can't use you already used it.
How
Let's
about
switch it up. Let's switch it up.
Yeah.
Let's, instead of yours, talk about like what have you observed in other people's relationships?
Absurd.
Yeah, that you've seen that are also in college.
So it doesn't have to be like you came into college in a relationship, just like the relationship.
Yeah, in college, just a relationship that you have during college, during your college years.
What have I seen? Because it's all been bad.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, all the relationships that my friends have been in, it's been bad.
Okay, tell about like the craziest that you want to, don't know names, but like the craziest story or something that you heard, like other terribleness.
No names needed, of course.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, you ain't got to do that then.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. It's kind of crazy.
Cause I don't even know what's gonna come out her mouth.
I don't want to.
That's great. So, to me hearing that, it's like, God dang, I wouldn't even want to get in a relationship in college.
I mean, I
That's my
think I got a
recommendation.
question that we could ask.
What's the question?
How would you do you think college affected your relationship in a good or bad way? Did it affect it drastically or non-drastically? Like, was there any change? What measure did you take after? Because her relationship was from high school.
That's how mine was.
Yeah.
So she went into college in a relationship. So she had to,
It didn't make a change.
switch from that. And college is different. It's a whole different amount of people. It's whole new faces. It's everything. So not only are you adjusting to that, your partner is, and y'all trying to do that together. So
Are you guys
How
living
would you-
separately?
Yeah, but we live in the same building.
Oh.
Same building, different dorms.
Mm-hmm.
Affected our relationship coming into college? Like,
Let's start the topic.
how it has?
yeah, do you think it has done it good or bad or in any way?
I'd say good
Growth,
and
yeah.
good and bad. For growth, like, just I never used to talk about my feelings. Yeah. And then coming to college, like, we only had each other. And we were trying to, like, figure it out together in a way. Like, we would talk about him making friends and then me making friends. I don't even know what I was going to say.
No, it's all good. I was wondering, why did you never talk about your feelings?
Oh, my feelings. Oh, it was just uncomfortable. Like, I hated it. And, like, even now, it's kind of difficult talking about it with people I'm not comfortable with. Just because I'm careful who I share. Yeah.
You think, in your experience of life, you think that mindset, you are the majority or the minority? Being uncomfortable sharing your feelings with others?
I feel like that's majority
Oh, okay.
in my mind, yeah.
So would you advise somebody to do the opposite?
What do you mean?
To share how they feel with others?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, if I was able to, then I definitely would.
You think
I feel like
that'd be a better way to live?
Yeah.
For real?
Because I
Why?
think I'm also, like, not good with my words. So some things might come off different to other people than I'm trying to portray it. So, yeah.
Make a sunflower.
I like sunflowers.
I do.
You like sunflowers?
I think they're cool. But no, that's crazy.
So I feel like me personally, I think it depends on the person that you're with, of course. But my relationship didn't change at all.
It didn't?
No, not at all.
Not even for the better?
Wait, this is crazy. Like, I don't know.
So it was I guess for the better, yeah, 100% for sure. It was like learning together. It was like a whole lot of learning. I'll tell you that much. Learning how to pay bills on your own. But we were living in student housing, so that's different. But learn how to pay bills on your own, all that shit. You growing together pretty much. You growing up together from damn near child to a man or woman, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to pay bills. You learn, basically it. You learn how to pay bills and live on your own. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Yeah. But I don't know. Not much changed. It was just growth. That's it.
So when you having that person to depend on, right? How hard was it doing all of that? How hard was it going through life alone when y'all broke up?
I mean, it wasn't that. It was just a change. I think you gotta get used to that.
Okay, so just a change. So was it that difficult to get back right?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it just felt different for sure. It made it a little bit more difficult, yeah, for sure. It's just like, the only thing that really changes is the finance-wise. You don't have two incomes coming in.
But other than
Besides
that, it was
I know,
cool.
yeah.
It was, because some people, they be like, you know what I'm saying? They can't live without the other person, or they feel like they can't. Nah, you don't believe that?
Nah.
It was easy for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't say it's just easy for me like that.
Uh-huh.
It's hard. Yeah. Of course, the breakup's always gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But
For the most part, it was
for the
pretty
most
chill.
part, yeah.
It was really chill. Well, what y'all think about that? Like relationships in college and like growing together as one. Is that something that y'all would like? And if y'all get in a relationship now, it's for life, right? Y'all get into it with the mindset like I'm about to be with you forever.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I like to go with the flow with things.
No.
Say it again.
I like to go with the flow with things.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like you stress too much about the like the future. It may put a rush in your relationship.
If you stress too much about the future, it may put what on the relationship?
A rush in a relationship.
A rush.
Because definitely within our social media and stuff, right? And not social media, I would say definitely just in our society right now, a lot of people our age are having kids. Mm-hmm. So being in a relationship can actually be kind of scary right now.
Your age?
Your age too, Jerome.
Yeah, our age, yeah. But I mean, this still up to.
This is the time to have kids.
20.
For y'all,
our
yeah,
age
but
too,
our
though. We're
age, you
young.
gotta think, we're like 4 years younger than
you guys, yeah, nah, I mean, I
Like
don't
we
recommend-
just
for
like we
sure
fresh,
don't
we
recommend
low
having
key still fresh
We're
out of high
only
school.
just stepping our foot
We're-
out into the world.
We're still
Aren't y'all
10.
finna be 20 this year?
She's already 20.
I'm already 20.
Yeah, so y'all finna be 20 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
but
just
that's,
you've been 20
your,
for 4
your
years.
20 is different from our 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're just entering.
When I was 20, how was I feeling? I was still kicking it mode. I was full blown.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we
100%.
just kicking it. That's all.
100%.
I was
100%.
kicking it, and I was still grinding it. Don't get it wrong. I was.
We still grinding too.
Exactly.
But yeah, nah, it was no seriousness. It was no serious. That's what I'm basically saying. Like no seriousness in the future. Like I was taking it as it came.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking it for sure. Did not want no responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. So it's scary being in a relationship because you don't want to have kids.
I mean, not just that, but
Would y'all have an abortion?
if needed.
So y'all not opposed to it?
I personally wouldn't. But I'm not against anybody who does.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would.
Yeah, but I don't think I would ever put myself in that kind of situation.
Okay, bet. What about you, Sophie?
I personally wouldn't do it.
Okay, Drake. So what about you?
I can't have
You
it.
telling her to get an abortion?
I mean, I would recommend an abortion.
Hmm?
I would recommend an abortion. Yes, if it came down like, or I didn't want the baby. Yes.
I'm talking about you gonna go pregnant right now, bro.
Yeah.
You telling her abortion?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm not telling her that. I'm saying, yup. Guess Jerome about to be a dad. Yeah! I'll be congratulatory.
I'm kind of like, whatever you want to do.
You'll take it? Whatever you want to do?
It is what it is.
Nah, I ain't tripping. Go have the kid then. Who about to be a dad? Who about to be an auntie to another one? An auntie to another one. Tough. When do y'all think y'all ready to have kids? Is it an age or a certain career? What do y'all?
It's a moment in life that I don't know about yet.
When it feels right.
Yeah.
Y'all think it will ever feel right?
Yeah.
Mine's an age.
Some be like, it's an accident. What's your age, y'all? I can't let that little
Mine's
tidbit
soon.
go under.
After the age of 25.
Yeah.
25.
Yep.
What's so special about that number?
It's not necessarily the number. It's just I feel like I'm anticipating it at that age in my life. I'll be at a steady part where I can, like, hopefully I'll have a partner by then, stable income, have my own property, own house. I'll be like
25?
comfortable within my job after 25.
So once you hit 25, it's 26 for real.
Yeah, after 25, then I feel like then I would start thinking about kids, having a family.
Okay, because the people I know, they hit 25. They is not. they not living like how you explained it. Now, I may, you know what I'm saying. I may have the wrong friends. They say that if you have to keep being the bigger person, stop hanging around little people. So it may be that too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my friend group I'm surrounding myself with. So it may be right. Not to dab in the dream, but
No shade.
Well, it just depends on it really just depends on the
think it
person
matters,
though,
yeah.
and also their path. Like, you know,
Maybe they play through like that.
I'm a different person than you. You may have different plans than me. Same. And
what is your plans then?
I want to graduate. I want to get my next year, I'm gonna go to law school, and then I'm gonna take the bar exam. I'm gonna become an attorney, and then I'm gonna practice my law, and then I'll have the farm, and I'll raise my kids on my farm.
What's so appealing about a farm?
Oh,
Y'all want a farm?
I want a
Let's
farm.
examine that thought. Y'all want a farm?
I would love the farm.
Oh, heck no.
I would like to live
I would
on
like
a farm.
farm. I mean, I'm gonna keep it to her. I'm gonna keep it to me visiting her on her farm.
You wouldn't want to live on a farm?
I would, but nah.
Sophie, you said you would?
Yeah, or at least have one.
Derecha, you would live on a farm?
1,000% would live on a farm.
I have a farm. I ain't living on a farm.
I would live on a farm.
Heck no. Y'all, what?
Why not? Why?
The
Why?
smell.
Why?
The smell for one. I think farm, I think cows.
I love cows.
Yeah,
I
I don't
love
like cows.
animals.
I mean, that's when you're going outside.
Huh?
That's when you're going outside. You got a nice enough ventilation. You gotta
Inside
smell
your
it.
house, baby.
You got, you got a nice, yeah, that's what
Every
I'm
time
saying.
you step out, you gotta hold your nose. I'm
But
not.
You don't
like,
got to, you
there's
get used
more
to
to
it.
it than
Yeah,
the
you get used to
smell.
it. Like,
And
your
like,
nose
You
gets
got
blind.
natural food
The
coming
beauty,
in.
yeah, you have your own food resources.
fruit.
That's
You
why I said I would
know
have a farm.
what you're feeding.
But you wouldn't
I
live.
wouldn't
That's
live
fair.
on a farm.
Where would you live?
I would live away from the farm.
Where you
Where?
My
recommend?
ideal place to
Where
live is the
though?
beach.
The beach?
Yes,
So
I've never
I
seen
would
you
live
show
next
interest in
to
the
okay.
beach.
The beach and the farm
Guess
doesn't
that's a
sound
tidbit you just
like
I guess a tidbit you just found out. And which is what is that?
move to Hawaii.
Move to Hawaii
Yeah, you can have a beach and a farm.
at the same time.
Beach.
Oh, I like that. I
Oh,
like that.
I want to be near. I don't want to be near my farm now.
I want to be in the
I want to
mountains.
be like a 30 minutes away to an hour to 2 hours away from my farm.
Damn.
Alright, yeah, don't look there.
You know, we're taking a trip to the farm.
Yeah, we're taking a
Taking a
trip
trip.
to the farm. That's how I want it to be. We're taking a trip.
Okay, but so question: what if there's an emergency on your farm and one of your animals is sick, or another animal got into your farm and killed one of your cows? Then what? And you live 2 hours away.
Well, from
Would
my
you go
understanding, I
back?
have no understanding on how a farm operates. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I have no understanding of how a farm operates. I would have a farm just for the resources, and I'll probably have some people running it.
Mm.
So I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying?
So you just the money behind it?
and yes,
And yes.
yes,
You the sponsor.
basically.
Period.
Why you say period like that?
Because that's period. You gotta do none of the work.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
just get the
exactly.
outcome.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want with my farm. Is
Yeah.
Y'all don't want that. I'm guessing y'all want to be in the farm.
I want to put my boots on and get on her
Yeah,
horse.
Yeah.
exactly. I wanna. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
all
I
of
want to
that.
hurt the sheep. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Why though?
I like
Try to
animals.
catch chicken. Like,
It's
Yeah.
just like I
catching
don't
I love
know.
eggs.
animals.
I don't know. It's like,
That sounds like such a peaceful life. To
yeah,
me.
A
But I've
peaceful
always-
life.
Imagine not
Love
having to
nature.
go to a store.
Exactly.
yeah. I feel like stuff like that.
And also, I feel
I will
like
forever
raising
go
a
to
family
the
in that type of environment, especially in this day, like surrounded by screens, it's much easier to take your family away from society.
You think so? Why though? Like, if you do that, don't you think you're disassociating your kids from how society is? Because screens is gonna be here no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're never going away. It's getting you're getting more into technology now with VR and AR.
It's true.
But they'll learn about that.
Yeah,
once they
and
grow
it's not
into
something
it.
that I think is crucial to the development of a young
Yeah.
child.
Okay.
Like, I grew up without an iPad, so
Yeah, me too.
I know a kid could be raised without an iPad.
How grow up as in how old till you got a touchscreen?
Like, I got my first one in 6th grade, but I had like a Kindle probably for like 2 years, but I never really used it. And it's just for books.
Okay, so you was about like 11. That's when you got your first touchscreen.
Yeah, 6th grade.
Oh, okay. Duration, when you got your first touchscreen?
It was long. So, damn near 8th grade, bruh.
8th grade.
8th, 9th grade, damn near 8th,
Uh-huh.
9th grade.
What about you, Sophie?
Like 6. Yeah.
Okay, 6th grade. What about you, Lucine?
I think it was 8th grade too.
You said 8th grade.
7th or 8th grade.
Oh, okay. I think I got mine about 6th grade too. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I'm gonna do the opposite way. I'm gonna let my kids grow up with a touchpad. I'm gonna let them grow with a touchpad, right? This is how it's gonna be. Touchpad, bow. Gray painting, wow. Green painting, bow. Blue painting. I just seen the painting. I just caught me up. That's a cool gray. That's a cool gray. You see how gray that? You see how cool that
This is
gray?
gray?
That's blue.
That's blue.
Child, is this gray?
It's like periwinkle.
That look like gray right here. With that shade on it, that look gray.
This is sky blue, bro.
Ooh, that's the pencil.
What the heck is going
I
on?
don't think that's.
Put it in water.
She did.
Oh, it still ain't do
It
nothing?
came from the water.
You gotta let it
We
dry.
straight
talking
to the
about-
water.
We're talking about a brush. But yeah, no. I would definitely want to see, because I want to see what it is, you know what I'm saying? Have some technological advanced kids.
I mean, my kids for sure gonna have that thing, but it's gonna be limited for sure.
What you think is wrong with raising a kid with the touch pads? Why is that? Why is it a bad thing?
They're gonna be addicted to it.
You think they're gonna be addicted?
Have you ever seen like, or do you have any like young nieces or nephews who they could literally throw actual like crying fits if you take away the iPad? They can't take their eyes off of it, and like it's not their fault. It's just because like their parents probably just give them.
You don't
an
think
iPad.
that's humans now though? If someone just took your phone away, you wouldn't have a fit. You had to go for a week without your phone, you wouldn't have a fit.
So why would you want that for your kid though?
I mean, but what's the difference if we already gonna get there now?
Feeling that way.
I'd rather them not have my attention span and have them like have a regular normal childhood though.
And I also feel like that's damn near spoiling the child.
Yeah, parents use that to shut the kid up.
Yeah, it's just an excuse not to raise them.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
So you say give them a touchpad?
It's a saying now that they say like they letting the iPads raise them. You know what I'm saying? Letting the iPads raise the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's how it is.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying.
Eat with the iPad in front of them. Sleep with the iPad in front of them.
Yep.
100%.
Oh wow.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now I definitely
Wake up.
wouldn't allow it to get that close. But then what would be the difference if we go in the future and they put in chips in the body?
I mean, that's a whole different story.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll make it. I don't think we'll see that in our lifetime.
You know, they just did it.
Where?
Where?
The Neuralink from
They made the
Elon
person
Musk?
walk.
What you talking about?
I don't know.
Wait,
They
so
put a paralyzed person.
Uh-huh.
Elon Musk put a chip in him to control the electrical signals in his body that allowed him to walk again.
I don't know if it was
Elon
walking. I don't know
Musk,
if it
just
was
chill.
I don't know if it was walking.
He had that in his pocket?
What?
I don't know if it
He's
was
trying to
walking.
rush us to the 2030s, like to the something else.
He's trying to rush us to the 2030s like it's ain't 5 years from now.
Let me get my 5 years.
Nah, people been saying they thought 2025 gonna be flying cars around and stuff like that.
Flying cars.
Yeah,
They did say that.
They been thought that.
They really said that?
Yeah.
You never heard that? Yeah.
No, I ain't never heard that.
How old are you?
I'm 24, man. I'm really 300. Shout out Cheeky.
Alright.
Shout out Cheeky. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just thought that was fascinating because everybody preached I'm not finna have my kids on the iPad. I'm not finna have my kids on a touchscreen. I'm not finna have my kids on a touchscreen. But I would say, they're always gonna be on a touchscreen. You might as well get them used to it now. But you can control what they're doing on a touchscreen, maybe.
I disagree though.
All right.
I just got to agree to disagree.
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
exactly what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Everybody gonna raise their kids different.
Next topic.
Yeah, what's on the cars?
So
I
what's
mean,
up?
she got
Next
slow the
topic.
roll. God. We rushing into the next topic. Sheesh.
I mean,
We
know
just
it's a fair topic.
disagreeing.
We finished with college
I just
and
wanted to see-
relationships.
She
I mean,
said it's
all we
gonna
did
be
was run through
addicted.
Lulu.
Nah,
Run
we
through
did,
Lulu's
we did,
thing
we
about
did.
freaking.
Let's do this one right here.
All right,
Let's start with the ratio.
Here we go. Let's curse some shit. Growth in you once
That's
you
sick
went
one.
to college. Growth in you once you went to college. He said, "What do you think when you read this? Growth in you once you went to college." I learned how to be not completely alone, but alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. You serious?
I mean, I was never alone growing up. I got 10 siblings, or 9 siblings. So I was never alone growing up, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go live on your own. It's like go explore the world by yourself. It's like my dad had not like a leash on me, but you know what I'm saying? It's like a leash, always being watched. Can't do this. Nothing was.
What did you find out about yourself when you was able to let loose like that?
I don't know. I have no clue. I want to say that was something I just went over, but nah. Yeah, that's it.
You can pass it to Lulu or Allah.
Allah.
Allah?
Allah. Come on, man.
I know. Your mom says my name like that too.
Alhamdulillah.
How you say her name?
Allah.
Like an Ali?
Like all. Like
Allah. I sound like
Allah.
Allah.
It's not Allah though.
Allah.
Pushing it.
Allah.
Allah. Big there's 2 L's in there.
Allah.
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 It's not
What?
that hard.
Allah.
K Allah.
Allah.
K
I know
Allah.
you-
K
K
Allah.
Allah.
So you can say K Allah and not Allah?
It's a K. K Allah.
Like
Bro!
L-A.
Allah.
Alla.
Kayala.
You saying Ola at the end?
Yeah.
Without the K.
Alla.
Yes.
Allah.
Ola.
You gotta train my tongue.
Yeah, Ola.
Allah. Allah. You gotta, next time you see somebody struggling, just put the K in front. And have them say that a couple times.
My bad.
Most don't struggle.
Yeah.
Never ran into this one before.
I guess
I'm
I'm
just confused.
That's my rare specimen.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, Allah. So
Growth.
Allah.
No.
Alright.
Here you go.
Ola.
Oh.
Allah. It's not ah.
Oh.
Oh.
You and your mom.
Allah. Can I just say your full name, Kayala?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. What's your turn, Kayala? That's the nickname throwing me, but I can't. I really can't.
Yeah. I feel like I agree with him. Like being alone and like also learning how to function alone and like live on your own without your parents.
That's like a big growth for
so
y'all.
real quick, you guys are all in dorms right now still?
Yeah.
Okay. I still got a little.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to live like on your own after or what? Next year? Are you guys staying dorms all the way through?
Off campus.
Off
Off
campus.
campus. There we go. That's the
Yeah.
word. Y'all going off campus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Next year or what?
Yeah, we're
What's
just
the
thinking of getting
difference?
an apartment.
I mean, obviously on
You
campus and
paying
off
rent?
campus. Oh, you paying rent
Meal
monthly?
plan.
Just money management.
Yeah,
Money
just money
management.
management.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. So
Take
that's
in
what I'm saying.
consideration what
That's
you
what I
did
meant by
use.
growth. Like learning how you have pay them bills. My boy, you out of here. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think Jerome went to community college and you know, he had like you had your own apartment and stuff. Nah, we got fast food payments, monthly payment. You don't use your meal plan. Like you wasting mad money. You don't use your meal plan. You wasting money. So
I wish I had a
I
meal
was
plan.
making enough money to where I didn't have to really trip like that. I was eating boiling crab and shit.
Oh, for
chilling. Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, so you was eating good.
So where was you working?
Target, right there on,
Damn.
right there around the corner.
I would hate
on,
to work there.
Behind the
yeah, I would
well?
hate to work there. Too.
60.
on 4th Street with it. Yeah, 65th. Yeah.
Why would you hate to work there?
That shit was fun.
Because I love Target.
Yeah.
Hella
People was
Don't you
robbing
get a
that
discount
place.
though?
Yeah, they were.
They don't like us. It'd be like 5 security guards at the door.
Yeah.
Damn, maybe we like that now. Shit, it was fun back when I was there. I had a blast.
That shit amazing, bro. That shit crazy. I remember he used to walk through the little railroad to get there and stuff.
Yeah, right across. It was right from across.
How far y'all live from that Target?
Like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they right there. You know
We
exactly
could
where.
take the scooter there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
like the scooter there.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's literally like 7 minutes park it out.
That's a cool little job. I had a blast.
Yeah, no, I already knew it. That sounds cool.
I just seen him for a dude from Target not that long ago.
Oh, from out here?
Nah, not out here. I seen him inside.
Oh, okay. You seen him inside when he was out there. But yeah, now you said the growth in you. You said you just functioning alone without your parents.
Yeah, well, but I also feel that way because I'm not, like, I don't live in Northern California.
Oh, so it's like a whole different. You ain't got no family to call, no nothing.
She can't drive that hour and 30 home.
Yeah, I mean, I do have my dad's family, but, like, I didn't grow up with them, so I'm just kind of now starting to build that bond. But, I mean, it's like any new relationship, you know? It takes time.
How was the going out there, leaving your hometown and going out there like a new unknowns damn near? Cause I did it too, but I want to see how your experience was with it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I wanted to leave home. I forced myself to apply to a different school that I knew was going to be a little bit farther from home. So I wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone so I can, like, actually grow. And, like, I do believe that you don't grow in comfortable environments, and I knew if I stayed at home that I would be very comfortable living with my parents. And I wouldn't push myself as hard as I would if I was just, like, by myself.
And from that journey where you left, you know what I'm saying, went about your own way, what have you learned about yourself? I asked Horatio, he said, you don't know yet. What have you learned?
I definitely feel like I have a lot more strength than I think, and I've learned, like, I've built a lot of resilience.
Okay. Tough. What was the biggest challenge you had? I want to ask everybody, like, in college, what was the biggest challenge y'all had? COVID.
Staying on top of my work.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably keeping my focus.
Yeah.
Like, making sure I'm doing what I need to do.
You're the only person that can help you. You gotta hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh,
You
so
can't
nobody
depend-
on your back no more.
I mean, you could have your friends, but like you're a grown
But
woman.
you can't like depend.
Yeah. You're a grown woman. You know
Yeah.
when you gotta go to class. You know that this is due when this is due. Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to help somebody get through school.
Okay.
So holding yourself accountable.
How hard was that for y'all to develop? Easy, or did like y'all had to like get put to the test? Like it's about this crunch time now. Let me.
It was definitely something we have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we
It
learn
took
from our
time.
mistakes. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Or we will learn from each other too. Like Ola did this, oh let me not. Or Sophie did this, let me not. We will learn from each other as well.
So y'all learn from each other's mistakes. Okay, that's tough. I ain't have none of that. I ain't have none of that at all. That's amazing. Darcy, did you have that?
The community?
Yeah, like I ain't had that.
Nah, I had to
That's
go.
really sad.
What's that?
I didn't.
It
I
is.
didn't either. I mean, I guess men don't really
True,
get
though.
that too
Yeah,
often.
the support will really make or break your experience
Yeah,
sometimes.
you don't get too much support. I think as a guy, like it's hard to get that support, that push towards like, yeah, you got this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got that. You got this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't
No,
got.
I've
Was it-
definitely seen it in guys too.
Was it
Yeah.
always like that for
I
y'all?
guess I don't talk to enough guys.
Was it always like that, like supportive and
Yeah,
motivating?
yeah. We definitely want to see each other win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I
we for
got.
surely want to like see you win, but we don't never like express
Vocalize
it
it?
like that. Yeah.
Well, it's because like when we got questions, we ask.
We asked.
Yeah, like if something is going wrong, or even if we just did something and unsure about it, we'll still ask. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I had to do an appointment with my advisor, or I just did this, and they'll be like, oh yeah, like that's good. Like I did this, and you know, kind of giving their perspective.
Oh, dang, that's crazy. I ain't have none of that. Like, it had no support, none of that. You was by yourself grinding it.
You know, that's what kind of like where the relationship. I let the relationship mess me up. I didn't network at all. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I didn't do no networking. Like, I know a couple people from Sac still, and they wasn't even in college.
He said it wasn't even in college.
No, seriously. But that was the only thing I think that really held me back.
The networking.
Networking.
And then, Sophie, you think your relationship holding you back like that, or no? You networking.
See,
You
when
talking to
network,
people.
I ain't meet no new people. I'm pretty sure.
Networking? Yeah, I'd say so.
Like
just
just meeting like
like
friendships.
people in class. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that could be networking.
See, that's crazy. Y'all experience is so different than mine, bro. So I had like the same thing, even though we had like some family out there. But I went to Oakland. Or let's have Lulu talk. The growth in you once you went to college, Lulu. Or Lasenia.
Definitely learn how to be independent and not independent. I learned how to hold myself accountable. That's what I'm gonna keep saying, like, because I really did learn how to like that. Nobody else is gonna tell you like what you need to do.
What did you
like,
kept feeling?
Because I would say, I'm gonna say at home, like if my grades wasn't right or something wasn't right, I get my car took. I'll get in trouble. Like you know, like that was my punishment. So I knew I had to do this, and the third. But ain't nobody gonna come take my keys. Ain't nobody gonna come. You just gonna fail the classes and be a failure. Like so. And then not only that, you have to keep in the back of your mind that you pay to be here. Like I can't just get expelled or suspended and they're not gonna care about whether I get my high school diploma or not. No, you're gonna have to still pay this money back whether you took the classes or not.
And that's how it is with life. The race should remind me of that car incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was just talking about that.
Yeah, you gotta pay that back. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no, they don't care about what you didn't have.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
What the helly?
Shake it.
You see that?
What the helly?
What
What the helly paint?
It's a Beyonce.
But yeah, nah. So accountability.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Like hearing everything y'all went through, like the independent, the accountability, the just really the paying your own bills. That was like for me that was like crazy. I didn't get that at all. Mine was more so like the growth in me was a mental growth. It was like nothing like y'all's actually. It was like completely opposite. It was like I had to get over being in my own way in the sense of like basically master my mind and control the thoughts I had, control the emotions I felt, the discipline and stuff like that. Like I ain't never really had a hard time keeping myself accountable because I didn't really have nobody on my back with school because I always just got good grades and to have good grades you got to turn your assignments in. So I was always on top of that, turning my assignments in and things of that nature. I never really had to get things taken away. I was already kind of independent, like doing my own appointments with the dentist. So I was already calling the things and like if I didn't want to get my braces off, it was because I didn't want to get them off. I went one time for 6 months, ain't called the orthodontist, and it was all my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, while I'm still under my parents' roof. So I was kind of more so independent in that sense, like calling my appointments, making sure I'm on top of it, or they're gonna get done. So when I went out there, it was more so like a challenge to myself to create friends, because I was not in a place where a lot of people was around me. Because my first year of college, I blew my knee out and I did online classes. I didn't work, so the only time I see people is when I went to the gym. That's the only time I would see people by myself.
That was your only human interaction.
That was my only human interaction. Like every day, I remember that. It was insane. And they kicked me off the team, so I couldn't see nobody at the team either no more. They kicked me off. So then, but through that, all them trials, I had to build I had to learn how to network purposely, like, hey, what's up? Like, meet friends, things of that nature. Then I had to learn how to be my best friend, if that makes sense. I had to learn how to dig deep and tell yourself you are everything you are supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was very different. It was like different type of growth when I went to college. It was more so like a independent, like real independent journey. And we all grew. I feel like that was amazing hearing what y'all grew with things of that nature. Would y'all recommend y'all kids to go to college?
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
I would recommend it, but I'm not gonna make them.
I think it depends on the economic status of the world at the time that I'm living in. No, I was just playing. But
Let's talk about the social and economic situation of the world. That's a beautiful
I say you don't
green.
have to.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right?
That green is amazing.
Green
Show
is
the camera. That thing look, yeah. That's a dope green.
Give me that purple drum.
I say
The lavender.
I don't recommend it.
You don't recommend it?
I mean, go ahead if you want to, but I ain't gonna push you on it.
Why you don't recommend it?
Are you projecting
I'm not
those
saying I don't
feelings?
recommend it. Huh?
Are you projecting those feelings because you didn't finish college?
No, not at all. Now if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or some type of scientist, there's not much else, then go. A lot of other jobs, or in business, go for business if you want to do business as
I
well.
disagree with the business one.
Me too.
I was gonna say that. Me too.
There's certain, okay, that's fair. I guess you get paid more doing certain, but it's only like certain jobs you can go where you don't need a degree. But if you have the degree, they will pay you more. Simple as that. But yeah, there's other ways to make money. Just get your own business. I think that's the way.
So you would say you don't recommend college because some degrees are not worth it. So you wouldn't want them to go to graduate as a human because it costs too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So you would rather pay for them to live somewhere for the 4 years than for them to go to college?
Yes.
Because it'll be cheaper.
I'd rather pay that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, that makes sense.
100%.
That makes sense. What's your thoughts on that statement?
I feel like all that money that they're putting into college, they can put towards a business
Okay.
as well.
How do they don't want to have a business though? How do they want to be a worker?
It's just an experience that nobody can take away from you. That's what I think about it as.
Yeah, that is.
Like college is something that you're not gonna know anything about it until you.
But is it worth?
do
Is it worth paying $60,000?
Yeah, if you're gonna pull through with it, and if you really want to do what you want to do, yeah, if you're determined enough.
That's a lot of money.
But it all depends on the person. Like, if you're not sure if you like what you want to do, then college is probably not
I don't
for
know
you.
if this is I don't know if this is the exact number, but I want to say it's like 53% of college students that graduate don't go and work in something in that field or something like
Yeah,
That
I
is
heard
true.
that.
Yeah.
They don't use their degree.
That's all. That's another reason. But if you're if you want a degree, if you're gonna become a lawyer or a doctor or therapist or something like that, I think for sure. Yeah, you kind of have to.
You have to.
You kind of have
So
to.
if you have to, then you would say go.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but you would say think twice if it's something you don't have to do for college
It's
because of
probably-
the fee.
I
Because of
don't-
the fee.
Well, I want to say think twice. You can't really tell a high school kid that. They don't really. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. Me going into high school. I mean, going into college. I wasn't thinking nothing.
Say you live in. Yeah, you would.
I was thinking of shit. I'm going to live by myself. You know what I'm saying? Go chill. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool.
Yeah, nah.
What happened?
Yeah, nah. Nah, that's definitely interesting. What's my thoughts on it? They say y'all would recommend it. What do I say? I say I'm agreeing with the ratio. I say it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Like go to college, but I do think there's better ways to put the money. I ain't gonna lie. I prefer like the JC route, but then they miss, like they said, the experience. The experience is really all that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it though?
I mean,
That's
I
what they said.
I guess I didn't
You
get
didn't
to experience
network.
it.
I was gonna
It's
say,
nothing-
but it's also like if you don't make the most out of your experience, then obviously you're not gonna have any positive attributes from it.
But then also, I'm gonna say like that's just us speaking because the community that we had freshman year that we built was so crazy that even people that we probably know some people who didn't have the same experience as us our year. You know what I mean? Like we just had
For
something
sure.
so special,
It's
like
true.
that nobody could take away from us.
Because
like,
I know a lot of people who
built a
have
lot
the
of
same
relationships.
opinions as you who are in our grade. Where
Yeah.
they're like college is so boring. I hate it here.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had-
really?
Yeah.
Or they would come and they'll goof around like they're just here for a fun time. Like you didn't do your work. Look at you. You're not even coming back.
Yeah.
So you rolling the dice with your kid
I mean,
What that mean?
because you saying that like it was something that y'all created. So if they don't create that, then they're gonna be talking like Deratio.
I mean, they may probably
Because it's not like 100% you're gonna create that. So I say
Yeah, it's definitely If we didn't come out our rooms, none of this would have happened.
It's
definitely.
true. We had to come out of our shell a little bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
we didn't fully put ourselves out there and like be like post an ad like, hey, does anybody want to be our friend?
Mm-hmm.
But like
Yeah.
we had to be a little bit social, you know, in order to form these kinds of friendships. And I feel like your first year is the perfect time to do that.
Yeah. It's definitely still hard to make friends, but
It's
if you-
hard?
Yeah.
it is. A lot of people
can't
don't
do
have
that.
any friends.
But I think
Why
I'm
is
really
it hard
good.
to make
I'm really
friends?
good at making
Friends.
friends.
I
Like
can't.
Why are you good?
I think I'm really good because I just be coming up to people and I just start a conversation. Like it's not that hard. I feel like people can overthink the thing of like making friends or going up to somebody or
Oh, so people don't make friends because they don't talk to them?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you
people are
make friends.
introverted. People are
Yeah.
introverted. People get
Like,
anxious.
really?
Like they get nervous.
Here's an example. You
I
in a
wouldn't
line
say
of
it's not
Starbucks. If it's somebody in front of me and I see something that I like or I want to talk about, or if I feel like I want to talk or make a quick friend, like I'll compliment it.
Come
Or
on.
I've cut the line in Starbucks and made friends. Like I've
Yeah,
done that.
she's good at that.
Yeah, I've done this. Like I
Listeners are social.
Yeah,
butterfly.
she's yeah.
yeah.
She's
like,
Yeah.
That's how
what?
Jerome
She's
Our
like the
social
reason
butterfly.
She's the reason what?
Y'all the
that
same, bro.
we. Well,
She
that
be-
I
she
spoke
be-
to so many people.
Yeah, she be doing her
Yeah, I
thing.
just be
Yeah,
talking,
sure.
like,
Why? Why you like that?
everybody got a story. I want to hear.
What do
Where you
mean?
come
nosy.
from? Yeah, where you
Yeah.
come from?
Oh,
What's
so
that
you,
about?
so
I'm
your
curious.
curiosity,
I'm curious.
your curiosity
I'm curious.
fuels that.
And it's like a question, like questions that we think, like people may think like, oh, she in my business, but I'm really just not. I just have a question, like it really just be slight questions, and you don't have to answer the question. I don't take no offense to it. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's also a lot to talk about.
It is.
Yeah, where
And
you
most
from?
of the time
like
they
what-
answer.
Like the day that I cut at Starbucks, I asked them what's their favorite drink, ended up getting the drink, ended up hating it. But that's okay because I tried it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
and she
I
talked to
and I
her.
talked to y'all, and I'll be able to see y'all again and be like, yeah, that drink wasn't all that.
I was not a fan.
It was
but,
all right, but
you know,
I didn't finish it. Once I got home, it was still a lot in the cup, so that
Yeah.
means I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel, hearing her talk like that, what that make? What's your reaction to that?
these brushes are
That's
so
lovely.
fat.
You probably
That's
oh,
lovely.
this one.
Were you like that?
Not at all.
no.
I'm still not like that. I don't like talking to people. I don't
They're,
like people.
spread out.
And I don't think I'll ever change that way.
Oh, what this
of
one?
living.
Oh, okay.
Personally.
That's tough. I'm the exact same.
You're the exact same as her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You down to talk to anybody and everybody. No, I already know. Are there any cons to that?
Yeah. You
What
get
is it?
involved in things you shouldn't be involved with
Yeah.
easily by
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, definitely.
Have that happen to you guys? You guys speaking from experience or?
I'm speaking
I can
because of
see it
things could have went
happening.
wrong.
Mhm.
And then once you start opening doors, you may open a door and it be snakes in that room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now you got a friendship with somebody and they draining,
Mhm.
but then you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You still being a cool person,
Yeah.
so but it's a draining relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
People don't tend to like when you, or from my experience, they don't like that confident persona a lot. Some people will be antagonistic towards that.
Okay.
From my experience, at least, like they'll get a hold of this guy. You know what I'm saying?
And you guys are like more introverted, don't like to talk.
We have become.
Oh, so you got introverted now?
I feel like once I'm at home, I'm at home. Like once I'm in the dorms, I'm at the dorms. I'm going like to my room. Like that's definitely. The
I
thing.
think it just depends on me.
Yeah, and if it's an event or something, we'll go to it maybe. Well, yeah, they just went to a Pacific Islander event or something. So like we'll go to little events and stuff like that, but not necessarily all the time do we talk to people though. We will go with people we already know. So in that way, I would say that we're very introverted, but we can be I can be extroverted, yeah, if I want to be. It's definitely like a switch for me. I click the switch on and off, like, but I can be quiet as heck.
So you able to click the switch on and off.
Yeah, and if I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like talking. That's what it is for me.
That's tough. That's amazing.
Would y'all say y'all introverted or extroverted? Cause I said both. That was my answer.
I'm introverted as hell.
I say it depends.
I think.
You think you're both?
I think I'm an introverted extrovert.
You're an introverted extrovert. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. An introverted extrovert.
Introverted.
What's the introverted introverted traits that you have?
Like, I'm very reserved.
Okay.
Keep to myself. I don't really like making new friends. I'm okay with my same relationships in my life.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just very, like, easygoing with the people I have in my life. And I don't really care to have new ones. But I love being outside. But just not with, like, people that I'm not, like, comfortable with or I'm not really that close to. Like, it always has to be the right group.
No, it don't make sense. That makes sense. So when you around your friends, you get extroverted. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
like, I love to explore too. Like, I love being outside. I like nature. I like traveling. So I like doing all the fun things that big friend groups do. But I just don't like having a big friend group.
dang, that sounds actually crazy. She said she like all the things that have with a big friend group, doing with a big friend group, but she don't like having a big friend group. Is that because you haven't had the right big friend group yet? Is that maybe why?
No, it's just I just prefer to have individual friendships rather than big friend groups. Just because I feel like I build the connection better that way, and I get to really know that person. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel like unintentionally with big friend groups, it can be like sometimes you're competing for attention. But
For real?
Within girls,
for
yes.
sure, yeah.
Woman.
Yeah, women.
Maybe not for guys, but
It's a
yeah,
woman
for
thing.
sure.
What is what attention you trying to get? The group's attention?
No.
It could be a lot of things. Attention from boys. We've had friends that were just too boy
Yeah, it's a lot of
crazy.
things.
Like it gets a lot of things.
Attention from guys, but
Yeah.
mainly attention like in a friend aspect. Like I'm not like if it's not like equal between, like the vibes are not equal, they don't see each other equal, then obviously one person's gonna be there for another person more, which can cause like that unbalance.
And how many people are we talking right now?
That's why
like
I say
10,
trios don't work.
5 plus, 7 plus,
I'm thinking trios specifically.
3 people. That's your big group?
Well, only because from personal experiences, like throughout high school, I've gone through like 2 trios and it's always been like that.
Oh wow! I thought you were talking
have
about
you
like
been-
5 people.
Have you
6
been the one that
people.
felt like that, or somebody else?
I've been both sides.
Oh, for real?
Mhm.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And you feel like the other person, the third person, is either picking sides. That's what you feel like, or that's what it seems like.
Not that they're picking sides, but I just feel like unintentionally it just kind of goes like that.
Oh
Just because
wow!
Yeah.
I feel like with trios, there's usually a duo.
Did you experience that?
Yeah.
How was your?
But I feel like that's very normal with girl friendships.
Dang,
Yeah.
Dorothy, you feel like that?
Well, I have a trio.
In men friendship.
You do?
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
like
yeah,
Kyra.
yeah. Males?
Yes, you have a trio.
I mean, me personally, like I ain't never been type of dude. I ain't never been jealous of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. No.
I like it in a way. Like if I'm not getting attention, like
But all right then, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We finna hit the next topic. This one kind of lame, bruh. I ain't gonna do that one. Or should I do that one?
Next one, then if it's lame. You said last topic.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Then pick one that's not lame.
yeah, bring your best one. Bring your baddest topic out.
No, this is a good one. Let me just run it differently. Let's go with Lasenia.
Bet.
Alright? Or did you?
Has everybody started off?
You started it off last time, right?
It was me, and then it was her. I mean him, and
Very
then
sure.
with it, you have them too. Though.
Sophie. I want you to read it though. What do you expect from them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of people be there?
The people in college,
Yep.
like who I expect.
Like what would you write? What's a typical college person you would run? Because I never been. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to break it down, the type of people you was running into, and people who haven't been, like the college experience, on what type of people is there?
I wouldn't say there's any typical. Everyone's different.
For real?
Everyone. everyone's different, and people come from like all different places. So it's like when you meet people. Well, I'm from Oakland, so when I meet people, it's like culture shock.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
Because like they don't know anything about homeless people. Like they're scared of homeless people, or they're just very privileged to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I feel like I've never been around people who've been privileged.
Are you saying most people are like that there?
No,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say that.
But like the ones that surprise you the most are like that.
Yeah, I'd say.
And how common are them?
Common?
How common people have that personality trait or display them signs? Why are you looking at me like that, bro?
How you make orange? Ready?
I know. I was trying to do it too, but it came out peach.
Orange?
Because it's not the right yellow.
I need
Yellow and red, right?
Yeah, he's more red.
More red?
Wait, no.
It's not the right yellow.
More yellow, yeah. Try that one. Wait,
Yeah,
which one did you
that
put?
one.
Yeah, try that
That's
one.
too light.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How common? That's what I was wondering. You don't know?
But like, how would I answer how common?
Like basically, out of 10 people, how many
Out
would
of
you say got
10?
that? Yeah, would act like that. In your experience at sex state.
like 3.
Oh, 3?
4.
Okay, so about 30-40% of the people there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. That's not bad. What about y'all? Who wanna go next?
I'll go.
Alright.
I would say they're pretty chill. A lot of people are chill.
Yeah.
Go to class, do what they gotta do. Sometimes we be getting harassed. Like, you know where the union at. Stop asking me that. Like, what you really want to ask me? Like, you know the union down. It's our second semester here, so they kind of peculiar. People are peculiar.
Okay.
You know
They're peculiar.
They're peculiar.
Yes.
Very
Everyone's
peculiar.
unique.
Yeah, everyone's unique.
Everyone's very
yeah.
unique.
Like, you never know
This
what's
is
gonna
more of a
happen.
negative thing, though. Like a peculiar is like weird.
Oh.
But
Like-
sometimes weird could be good.
Yeah.
You know?
You phrased it like in the not good way.
Just because some things be like making my eyebrows raise, but
How often do you get that though?
I say some cool.
Too.
I'll
A lot of
say
times.
too often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 often? Out of 10 people, what would you say?
7.
Man,
Yeah.
70% of people. Gender, like more, or both genders is in that 70%.
I say all of the girls that I met have been pretty cool. Like they've
Okay.
been the same, you know, like normal. Mostly are quiet. The ones I make a friend in every class, so most of the friends that I had in class they've been pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about boys.
Okay, so males.
Yeah,
They be harassing.
they're the only ones
Yeah.
that's really bold enough to come up to you and ask you stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So,
She said they're bold enough to come up to you
And
and,
ask you
then
stupid
ask you
stuff.
stupid
Yeah,
stuff.
are you bold enough to ask somebody that?
believe
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. What's the stupidest
Well,
thing
give an
I
example.
walked up and
I
asked
just-
like a question?
I just did. Like, we've been going to school this is our second semester, and you don't know where the union is?
Jerome, that's how they.
Oh,
that's
you
how they
almost
start
there.
That's how they try to
You're
start off a
right,
conversation.
yeah.
You almost there, like, for real.
No, but then he walked off
You
after.
usually don't start off a conversation. What?
He walked off
Oh,
after.
that's a little
Yeah.
weird. He just wanted to
And he
talk
does it all the time. Like,
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's what he do?
People.
he
Yeah,
just,
that's what
yeah,
I'm
like you see peculiar. Like, what
that's
are you
his
doing?
peculiar, yeah.
There's some funny people in there.
Yeah.
You are not like.
People are funny.
See,
Why
I
are you
don't
walking
be-
in the
I don't be
elevator
around
with no
them.
shoes?
Yeah.
Like, you know?
You just kind of question people and how they
Yeah.
grew up, especially living in the dorms. Like,
Yeah.
that ain't never been cool in
Like
my house.
culture shock. Like, I
yeah.
never seen that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. See,
Okay.
you don't get that if you don't go to college. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get that.
Like, it really opens your eyes.
The most you
Yeah.
get is like some a fiend at late night.
Have y'all been
I'm
to a
dead.
frat house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But Sac don't got like a real frat house.
They don't. Like a block.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, some frat houses. They go. It's fun.
I mean, we've been to
What
one.
simple is that?
I think when we
Where'd
go to Vegas,
y'all go then?
I don't remember the frat, but they had it on the wall.
I forget that.
What
name.
city?
I'm not really good
What
with
was the experience going there? Was it memorable or that shit was whatever?
Is there one that we went to get there?
It's like
all of us?
They're all the same.
Oh, like Caucasians?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not really our vibe.
It's not. Yeah, like it's a lot of oomps.
Yeah, you're gonna get some
Right
of that,
now.
man.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah, you're gonna get some.
Dead
of that.
Nursery, that's how it was when you went?
Yeah, you're
The
gonna get
oons
some of that.
oons?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get that.
The
automatic.
EDM?
So you either learn a couple of songs and learn how to
You
get
gotta
out of the time.
request.
Even the
Yeah.
black people ain't black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And that's where I went.
Wait,
though.
what?
That's where I went. The black people there wasn't black. You know, they had the frat like that.
Nah, they-
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, these
No,
no,
if you talking
is
about
crazy.
a
They be
black
outside our
fraternity?
window,
Oh,
going crazy.
Doing what?
Yes.
What? YNs?
Acting the fool.
Yes.
All types.
We had okay, looking out our living room window is a tree and like this grass and stuff, and he's standing at the tree with a ski mask on, and we was like, what the?
That's sack for you.
And we said something, and then we look at him and he's walking our way towards our window.
Mm-hmm.
We hide.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
You coming to me?
Mm-hmm.
Turn back around. Go back to your seat.
Ashy.
Oh, that's his name.
Ashy.
No.
No.
Imagine.
It's too niche.
Well, we
I
did
can't
have someone
explain.
named Creeper that I used to call Creeper
Mm-hmm.
in our freshman dorms, and he would creep the halls late at night. Like, if you would think nobody would be up at the wee hours of the night, no,
He was
he
always
would be
up.
up.
Who?
And you may walk out your Creeper. I'm not saying no names. And you would turn right, and he'll be there like this.
You lying?
No,
Like a scary,
swear
like
to
a
you.
scary, like
Yeah.
straight out of scary.
Blank
man.
face.
Swear to
Yeah.
you,
We
Yeah.
had
he
people
would
like
be
that.
like that.
Those people like that.
Yeah.
We had a girl. She was also weird.
Always
She
up.
told I was
What
with
happened?
a friend. Huh? I had a friend, right?
Oh my god. It's not what
And we went to go like say what's up to her or whatever. She ended up telling me that she was having a relationship with Kayala.
Oh really?
I said,
She made a throw up noise.
Like, that's not.
Cause what do you mean?
you know what? You better get it. Does she know about this relationship?
Right.
Like,
Is all aware?
yeah, she aware
you
about
guys
the
are together.
relationship. Yeah. Huh?
I'm lost right now.
It was this girl.
This girl, she told me
Seemed
and
like she
another
was
girl
delusional.
that she was in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah.
fun.
And she ended up taking the Creeper girlfriend. What's our whole thing?
It's
It's a
so
whole thing.
much, and then
Story from it.
and then Creeper had to go to the hospital.
Oh, yeah,
it was a lot.
It's a lot.
You know.
Y'all putting people in hospitals. and
Oh
shit?
yeah, nah. See, look, that's the stuff you don't. That's the experiences you get when you go to college.
Yeah.
You don't get
That's
none
what I'm
of
saying.
them.
You don't know what your day gonna turn out like, and I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
She live in
I
a
feel
Phineas.
like-
She live in a Phineas and
I feel
Ferb
like
show.
a repeated life is so boring. Like,
No, it most definitely is.
wake up, go to school, go
to
home,
work.
go to
Let's
work,
go to
go
work.
home, go to
Let's
sleep,
go to work.
repeat.
Yeah.
Go to
Like
work.
that's so
5 days
boring.
in a
Like,
row.
Let's go to work. That's how it is though. So I guess when you
if you got bills to pay, shoot.
yeah get that experience now, cause it ain't gonna be
Yeah.
like that forever.
Nah, facts.
Unless you create something like that. But for the most part,
Well, I hope. Not to cut you off. Go ahead.
nah, you good. I'm looking at the ratio. He's doing
I
some
hope-
fine detail right there. Look how he's zoned in.
hope-
Yeah,
What
with
the-
the tiny brush.
What? I
Yeah,
think
he
I see
going
something staring at
crazy.
me.
I think I see something staring at me through that window.
It
For
is a
real.
wood.
It's a wood.
Stop.
Derecho.
Stop.
Hold on, y'all spooking me. I'm like someone staring through the
I
window.
was like looking around like,
I'm like,
We gotta show you that
You
video
just
so
don't
you
get
can
it,
laugh.
girl.
Yeah.
Nah. Did you get it there,
No, I
Shell?
know what they
Oh,
was
who is
talking
you?
about. I just knew they was talking about something.
Yeah, I was like, I have me tripping. Like, who's staring through the window? You done spawn creeper?
Oh, I hope not.
But
Now, Creeper cool though. You cool.
You just
cool. Yeah, we ended up being
you
friends
had
with
to, yeah, you had to become friends with him, or
Yeah.
you was gonna be scared for life.
who?
Creeper.
Who creeper?
It's a lot of interesting first impressions,
Yeah.
but then once you get to know them,
yeah,
you're like, oh, they're cool.
Yeah, they alright.
I thought you were talking about Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, don't. You alright?
I know. He told me.
You alright?
It is what it is. I
It
ain't
is what
scared.
it is.
I
It is.
ain't, you know what I'm saying?
You
We
know what I'm
chilling.
saying?
But nah, like listening to all your experiences, Kayala gotta go. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, bet. You know, that look fire though. Show the page, show the thing. That look fire.
It's not done yet.
That look fire. That
I
actually
might
a pretty
look
good
that.
job.
Chat, I'm not gonna show you.
Don't worry about the cup. I'm finna get to that next. I was just getting
Yours
that.
look fire
You
too.
gotta
Yeah,
show
that is
some-
And you freehanded that.
I sure did.
So we just drawing.
What about you? What would you say about the people in college? What's your reaction to that topic?
You gotta get. You could talk about your roommates first year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely what Lasenia was saying, like
Peculiar.
that, but more of like seeing how other people were raised. Really,
Yes.
like
Yes.
I was raised in like a very like traditional, well not traditional, but like I'm Tongan, so in Tongan culture, like girls are raised to clean, cook, like do a bunch of house stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, I've always learned to do that, and like that's always been expected of me. So I feel like moving into the dorms and living with people who aren't raised on those same expectations kind of puts like a boundary between us. And it's not something that you can necessarily teach somebody, especially at this age, and that's not something that I would want to do either. You know, having to tell like a grown, like somebody grown how to freaking clean up their space. Like, I don't think anybody wants to do that. So I feel like that was like one of my main.
And what's crazy is that's how I be like on relationships with people too. Like when you move in with them and things of that nature.
You better know that person before you move in with them.
Yeah. So definitely that, because my first year, or my first, like one of my roommates' first year, I feel like she was like a stereotype of I don't want to say bad roommate, but like somebody that you probably wouldn't want to room with, like
dirty,
yeah. But like exactly what you're thinking is exactly what it was.
Exactly what you're thinking is exactly what it was. Let me tell you what I was thinking. Dirty. I'm thinking she don't throw nothing away. I'm thinking one of them hoarder shows.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Literally, you're on.
Yeah.
Food on the table.
Yeah.
And then the respect level was like bad. Like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like not saying. Go ahead.
It'd have been an issue.
I feel like she was like, I don't know. She just like, I don't know if she was entitled or she just felt this freedom once she came here. But whenever I would try to communicate with her, she would victimize herself and like throw other people in the mix. And then she would like there was this one time where she had went to one of my friends, Sky, and she literally was telling her that I was talking like bad about her in my room, apparently with one of our other friends. And this was behind my back. And this is at the time when me and her were having, like, we were not good. Like, we were having...
issues.
Yes. And it was for cleanliness of the room. And, like, accountability. Because she would play the victim all the time. But, yeah, no. I had to address that with her.
And how'd that go?
I mean, I said what I had to say. Like, I don't really like confrontational situations, but... Like, I know how to use my words. And so, I feel like when we did have a conversation, like, it was kind of just going around, like...
In circles? Because she victimizing.
Yes.
How'd you deal with it? Or you didn't? You just had to put up with it?
Well, I mean, when I was talking to her at the time, like, Lisanne and them were in the room, so...
You had your backup.
Exactly. So, like, they were definitely backing me up.
Intimidation.
And Lisanne for sure. Especially because she's the, like, more vocal one out of our group. Like, she had no issue, like, stepping in. And, like, putting a different perspective on it. But, I don't know. She just didn't kind of really, like, see it. And she just still felt like whatever she was saying was right and justified for the way she was acting.
Man, that's crazy. I'm glad I ain't run into that direction. You ran into that?
Nah, I ran into, like... What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah, for real. Nah, I ain't running into that. I ain't even gonna speak on what I ran into.
Oh, okay.
My first year I lived with 3 other dudes. They was all dudes that we grew up with.
Yeah, friends.
And we knew. Yeah, friends, literally. Basketball team. And when you live with people, you really know who they are after. Simple as that. And I ain't like how somebody was living.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And same thing, though. Same thing. You didn't like how they was living.
Yeah.
So basically, you just run into that. So it's like very
I
important.
ain't have to do nothing. He just ended up leaving.
Alright, bet.
Yeah.
Alright, bet. So you got some of that type is peculiar. You run into people, peculiar first impressions, entitlement. You get to see in the culture shock. College gives you a culture shock. And then you also run into the bad onions when you rooming. That's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. This is the last one for real. Pitfalls to avoid.
What?
What's a
Pitfalls
pitfall?
too.
Pitfall is like somewhere in the ground. If you step into it, you fall underneath the earth. Think of like holes, but it's covered up. Like so someone dig a 7-foot deep hole and they cover it up. That's like a pitfall.
So what's an
So a
example
pothole?
of that?
Yeah, basically, or it's like you do it in warfare and stuff, like trap you.
Okay, well, you're the last one to have answered it, so start off.
All right, I'll start it off. I just did it last week, so I'm doing this every week. Pitfalls to avoid from the special guests and things of that nature. So we talk about 4 different topics. We talk about finances, relationships, friendships, and mindset. So 1 tip on each of those. That's basically what it is. 1 tip, like a pitfall to avoid in one of them. So I'll go first in. They'll go friendships. I'll go definitely communicate like negative feelings. You know what I'm saying? That will avoid pitfalls and like discord in the friendship. Then I say relationships. I would say I ain't got a pitfall for relationships. Let me make one. For relationships, I would say what's one I would say? Be yourself in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Don't switch up for somebody else. Be yourself and let it come to you. Relationships. Then I go finance. Finance. Know how much you spending a month. Don't just be willy nilly. You know what I'm saying? Know how much you spending because it'll disappear. You don't know where it went. And the fourth one, I would say mindset. The pitfall to avoid in mindset is definitely in being inflexible. Loosen your brain. Flow like water. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely don't be one-sided in color. Like, see all the colors. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. We'll go skip Lasenia, and then we'll skip the duration, and then we'll go back to the middle. It's your turn.
Okay, what was the first one? Just tell me one by one. I'm gonna answer.
Friendships.
Friendships. I would say, a pitfall to avoid in friendships. I would say communication too. Like
You can't do the same one.
Okay, I can't do
You can't do the same one.
We ever have a hard time.
Drink some water.
Skip.
Drink some water.
Skip.
No, you can't get a skip. Just make one real quick. Just do one real quick. Just say a pitfall to avoid in friendships is, and finish the sentence. Just say first thing you say. Say it out loud though. It's called sentence framing. People do this when they are stuck
All I
on
can think
certain
of is
ideas.
communication.
All right, bet. Just expand on it. Take it a different
Okay.
angle than I didn't take it. Or I'll switch mine. She said communication. I'll switch mine to your friends aren't doing things to harm you. You know what I'm saying? Don't think they're doing things to harm you. They're probably doing it because they're going through something. And give them grace.
Yeah.
All right, you chose communication then.
Okay, communication. Yeah. So in depth of communication is like what you said though. Speak on feelings that make you uncomfortable. Yeah.
And in relationships.
Relationships.
This looks crazy. What's going on over here?
To avoid relationships.
What happened, doggy?
It's probably one of them cats.
What'd you say?
Relationships? No, you can't make off of me. What's a pitfall to avoid a relationship? Like, where do you see relationships go wrong? And if they didn't do this, the relationship wouldn't have went wrong. That's basically what it is.
Social media.
Ooh, talk about it.
I ain't heard that one.
Like, it's just what's the point? Like, do you know her or what? Like,
What are you saying?
You know
What
what I
are
mean?
you saying?
Okay.
What are you
Yeah,
Are you saying cut it off? Like turn no social media?
I say like, no, I don't say that.
Cause like all right, for me personally, say the person you're with blows up. They want to be an entertainer. They got thousands and thousands of followers. They're following thousands of people. Like, at what point are you like, who's this woman? It's like thousands of women in here. For sure.
Is that what you mean by that?
No.
Yeah, what did you mean?
No.
Because I didn't think she meant that
No,
either.
I don't
Girl,
think
shit.
She was talking about
No,
it.
I mean like, help me out, y'all. Like, y'all know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Like,
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
like, social media can be a downfall in a relationship. Like,
For sure, because you need to know your boundaries yourself as, like, you being in a relationship, but that's not something that, like, I feel like your partner should have to communicate because it's kind of something that should already be known. Like, it's an expectation in a relationship. Like, you
Yeah.
should respect your partner, not saying
Respect.
cut off.
Okay, that's what you
but in
Like,
our
what is
generation,
respect?
it'll be like, oh, he just liked my story. He has a girlfriend.
Yeah. See,
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, like
Yes.
social media can really like put a
it
parent
really
in.
can.
If I don't speak up about it, she'll never know.
Oh, so you saying like they doing things treacherous in social media?
And in that, that way
and
too.
we watching it unfold. So a pitfall. I mean, a pitfall.
Yeah.
A pitfall that I'm going to avoid is social media. Like.
Social media.
So
Like,
how do you-
you gotta
How do you
expand.
avoid that?
How am I gonna
like,
avoid?
Yeah, so you just said social media. Like you didn't give no Listen to this. Let me take
What
you
are
off
you gonna?
confused.
I see why you're confused, Joel.
All right.
Because you just said social
Yeah.
media. I'm just I think if she answers this question, it'll tell you.
All right.
What wow, messed up my question. What are we talking about? Social media.
I think it was like, what would you say some actions to avoid that?
Oh yeah, what actions would you like want to avoid? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you change on social media? Like,
I mean, you can't really change anything about it. I think it's the way that you go about social media. So if we're in a relationship and your following is continuously going up, that's fine. But it's like you should know right from wrong within a relationship. Like if.
So you
Like
basically
you don't know them, and I'm not trying to sound like, oh, you can't, or I can't have friends. Like, no, you definitely can have friends. You definitely can do like, you know, everything. But what's your intentions?
you can't have friends.
What's your intentions on it? You know what I mean? It all falls back to that, and like you do everything with intention. So you follow them back for what? Like, okay, y'all could be friends, but where's that gonna lead to after that? I'm not gonna get the notification that they liked your story or you liked their story. I'm not gonna get that notification.
So should you, to avoid that, should you just not follow them?
It's just.
Or do you use that as a, like, if they doing that, that's just
So I
cut
see
them
what
off?
you're saying. Set
Like,
boundaries.
cut 'em off.
Set boundaries, yeah.
So you
like
supposed to, but when you in a relationship, you supposed to tell them that. Let's say,
They should know that.
but they should know that.
But
like,
most don't, because I'm hearing about it in others' relationships. I'm seeing it when guys do it to me. Like,
Yeah.
so I would put that, and I would implicate that in my.
So you would say that, like, tell them not to do this, tell them not to do
not
that.
tell them not to, but let them know that I wouldn't like it to happen. Like, you know,
And how
let
deep
them,
in a relationship you gotta be to tell them that, like, social media boundaries? That shit sound crazy. We got social media boundaries.
No, that's a real thing. Why you like who's that? Like, who's that you following?
But then at the end of the day, it's social media, so like I don't really
get it.
care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you
That
do
too.
care.
Nah.
No, I'm
It's
just
for
saying
surely
it can
a
be
care.
an impact in your
It
relationship,
for
though.
sure can.
Yeah.
It for sure can.
Like, what if your girlfriend posted a picture and it's all guys liking it?
And it could be
You,
like
you
from
telling me
past
you don't
relationships too.
You telling me you don't know none of these men?
I mean, the truth gonna reveal soon enough.
Pretty sure.
I mean, okay, next one.
You're right.
Two.
Okay, so you did. So basically, a pitfall to avoid for her with social media is basically like just be cautious in how they acting and morally things of that nature. The third one, we're gonna go finances.
Finance, money management. Buy what you need before what you want.
Okay.
That's what I learned in college too.
Okay, bet. Buy what you need before you buy what you want. Ooh, tough. All right. Then the fourth one was mindset.
Self-sabotaging.
Okay, talk about it.
Your mind is a game. It's somebody in there. Oh wait, I'm not schizophrenic. But it's somebody in there. And they have like, intrusive thought to not go to the gym, not do your homework, not do this, or overthink a situation when you don't need to, or overthinking, that would be that. So I would definitely say that self-sabotaging yourself is something to avoid. Like, you're doing amazing. You're just so young. You're so young. Like,
Okay,
you don't
so
need to
be
worry
positive
about
thoughts.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Positive mindset
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, positive energy. I love that.
Yeah. Okay. So positive energy was her pitfall to avoid for to stop self-sabotaging. You know what I'm saying? Channel the positive thoughts. Speak highly of yourself. Things of that nature. All right, your turn, Duray. Let's see what you got. Dude, the first one is friendship.
Friendships.
Pitfalls to avoid in friendships.
Skip that one. We come back to that one.
I couldn't skip.
You can't skip.
I can't skip. Friendship. Pitfall. Let's say.
Yeah, give some quick thinking. Quick thinking / critical.
I don't know. Quick thinking.
You can say some of what you've seen in other people's relationships, why they fail.
I'm just thinking about it.
What do I dot in that?
Oh, you kind of already said it. Communication. All right, let's take communication off.
Where they at?
Sheesh.
George having a hard time.
Yeah, skip it, bro.
I'll do it. Can you switch yours for communication, Lulu?
No, don't
let's
switch
see
it
it.
from communication.
In a friendship.
In friendship?
Yeah, in a friendship. No, hey, y'all ain't. There's so many reasons why people go wrong in friendships, bruh.
I can't name them.
Pitfall
Okay,
in a
man.
I can switch it up and then you can take mine.
I guess it's all. I feel like it's all communication issues at the end of the day. Checking in with them, make sure everything cool with them.
Friendships, there's another one. I gave it last week, but you could take this
I
one.
mean, me personally, I think the reason why I can't answer this is because me with friendships is like I could not talk to a person for
Yeah.
2 months straight and come back and talk to them and be cool. I haven't talked to Mike in over a month, maybe 2 months now.
But could y'all come back and be cool?
Yeah, 100%. Me and him could go chill
I got friends
together.
like that,
Yeah,
too.
you know what I'm saying? Do anything together right now. I could call him like, hey, bro, I need you right now. Do.
Yeah.
All right, well, take mine. I gave what did I? You gave communication.
I can say one.
You can say another one.
Yeah, I can
a
say
new
one. Like being understanding,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that I got my own life.
Yeah.
Like I can't pick up the phone right now. Like you
Yeah.
can't get mad at me because I can't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Like just understand like that I'm busy and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like that's not me trying to put a distance between us. That's not me trying to I'm mad at you. It's none of that. Like I'm just doing something at this moment and I'll get back to you if I can, and if I don't, I'm truly sorry, but I will get to you eventually.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's a good one. All right,
and that's still communication too. Like you need to communicate that you're mad at me.
Yeah.
Send a text. Don't just block me. Don't not just cut me off. Like I think so.
All right, but your turn, Derisha.
What's the next
Relationships.
relationship?
A pitfall to avoid.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a lot.
Just give one quick.
Communication, number one. That's number one, automatically. Number two,
Oh, that.
too friendly. I don't like people too friendly.
Okay.
Friendliness.
Okay, so friendliness. That's okay.
Yeah.
So a pitfall to avoid. Finish the sentence.
A pitfall to avoid in a relationship is friendliness. To me, it's
Okay.
personal opinion.
And what does that look like?
Just being too nice to, especially the really to other dudes.
Okay.
Why are you so nice to him?
Okay, so you say don't even like
Like, nah,
break
not
up
even,
with her.
Nah, don't
He
be
goes to the
mean.
worst.
Don't be
Yeah,
mean.
like, you know
Like,
what I'm saying? Like, what you saying?
we ain't gotta be like
Don't even
angry
talk
with
to that
it.
man,
Like,
like-
respect,
Yeah.
like show respect. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta be all friendly. Hey, how you doing? Oh, your car's so nice.
But say they are
You
like
smell
that, break
good.
up with them.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, break up with. All right, so the pitfall to avoid a relationship with him is if they showing like they heck friendly to males, break up with them, bro. Like it's not even worth
I
it.
see my woman compliment another guy.
It's over with.
I'll say something.
Okay.
And if you don't make that change, then it's
Yeah, they keep doing it. Yeah. All right, so then we'll switch it up and go no, we're not gonna switch it up. Finances. A pitfall to avoid in finances.
a pitfall for finances is not stacking, not saving, just moving too fast. Don't move too fast. Like
Moving too fast.
With your money, like moving your money.
no.
too fast?
No. Well, that's what I mean by this.
You still on that? Ain't got detail.
Yeah. For instance, you guys, it's hard when you're in college. How do I explain in college? Are you trying to talk just in college or in
No,
general?
just in general.
In general? Oh, okay. Moving out of a place, you're not like, say for instance, moving out of your parents' house. Stack up. Like, you should have at least 5 months of the rent that you're trying to, at least 5 months. Have that shit paid up and have extra for your furniture and everything. Like, don't just go out there because it's an open spot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they only charge you $1,200 for this 2-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stack it up, and get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And go.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Moving too fast. Not every opportunity is a good opportunity. Ooh, tough.
Yes.
Mindset.
No matter how good it sounds.
Yeah, no matter how good it sounds.
Mindset. Pitfall. What did you say? I'm just not going off of yours.
Yeah, I
was just under
said
the
a
example.
mindset to avoid is. Bro, I forgot mine. What did you say? I think she said self-sabotage. I said, man, what did I say? I said something too. Mine was good. I forgot. Just make one.
I forgot yours too.
Yeah, dude, must not been that motivational or inspiring.
Dang.
What you laugh at?
Shit, that's
Yours was buns.
Nah, that's what it sounds
Where's
like.
your speak again? Wasn't that helpful?
It was not. It was not. It was
Wait,
not.
because we asked him what he said for all of them. We don't remember one.
I mean, I don't know.
not one piece of information was retained.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Mindset. I mean, leave the past in the past.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Leave the past in the past. Why? Don't you got to deal with the past?
Nah, not if it's
Like,
if
don't
it's not
dwell on
Past
it.
is past.
don't dwell on it. But if it's not affecting you right now, then shouldn't be tripping at all.
Also, if it's not affecting you, they'll stop reflecting.
Mm.
Also, regret is what you're saying. Leave the past in the past and stop being regret. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Don't, yeah, you shouldn't be thinking about your losses.
Oh, okay. I see
Don't.
that.
If you think about your loss, you should be learning from it, not just thinking about it.
Change it to a W.
To what? How you gonna? I'll say, all right, bet. So don't be
We're gonna remember
regret.
that
You know what I'm saying? Take the lesson from it. She said we're gonna remember that one. All right, Sophie, your turn. Friendship. Pitfalls to avoid your friendship.
Friendship. Is it pride?
Yeah, that's
like put your pride to the side.
Ooh, okay.
Because I feel like a lot of friendships, like when there's a disagreement or something, like one person might be like, no, like I really think I'm right on this.
Yep.
And then when
No,
you try
no,
to communicate
yep.
and try to talk about it, like they get defensive
Mm-hmm.
and they're not really trying to hear you out. And I feel like that could really mess up a lot of friendships.
Okay, that's tough. That's a good one. Put your pride to the side and learn how to like get out your body. You know what I'm saying? Like see it from their point of view.
Right.
All right, second one, relationships. Pitfalls to avoid in relationships.
Respect each other's boundaries.
Okay. Oh, respect each other's boundaries.
Like say, like the whole Instagram thing. Like what if your partner doesn't see Instagram or social media as important?
Okay.
Like, you know, they're not really on it. They don't really see, like, if they like another person's post, like, oh, I'm just liking it. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so I'd say just talk things out.
And respect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Respect.
All right, good. That's a cool one. Respect their boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you don't respect them, you don't be mad when you know what's gonna come after. Like you clearly know,
Right.
like I told you stop doing that. You
Exactly.
still did it.
I told you this.
Exactly.
I told you.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna go off.
You know what I'm saying? So they got it. They got that one heavy.
I hear that.
All right, the third one. Let's go finances.
Finance. Just try to save when you can.
Save when you can. That's crazy.
like say you got $1 or
Save,
something.
save.
Put your little
Depends on
dollars
the
to the
situation.
side. You don't need Dutch today. Like you don't need Starbucks today.
I feel targeted.
Like you know, just save them couple dollars when you can because it adds up in the end.
But
Or say like you're
what's the point?
Because you know,
Like, what's gonna motivate you to put it to the side?
Save it up for what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
for emergencies, future.
Oh, so build up a
expenses.
rainy fund.
You know, yeah.
Okay,
Rainy
once
day.
once you got your rainy day built up, then you don't have to save no more, or it's on to the next thing.
Well, what if a rainy day hits and you gotta use the money and now you gotta restart it?
Say you got 5,000 rainy day fund.
5,000.
Do I still need to keep putting my dollars to the side?
I'd say so.
You
I'd
said
say keep going, keep saving,
going.
like
Keep
save
saving.
whenever you can.
Okay. All right. So she said her pitfall to avoid is never stop saving. Like you know what I'm saying? You never got too much in the savings. All right, bet. The last one is mindset. A pitfall to avoid in mindset.
What'd you say?
What you say?
Ooh, dang, it wasn't
Man, what
good.
did I just say?
No, she said self-sabotage.
Oh, self-sabotage.
He said regret.
Yeah.
I still can't remember mine.
That was the only one.
I say don't compare yourself to other
Ooh.
people.
Ooh, comparison.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
Yeah.
What you guys say about that? Like, why you choose that one?
Because like this whole conversation that we had today, like I feel like we learned that everyone's different. Like everyone's just so different. So
And
it's like
opinions and
yeah,
everything.
and people's like their goals are different. Like you might want to do this, but someone's content not doing that.
Yep,
You know?
facts.
Yeah. So I'd say don't compare yourself.
What they got to do with comparing though?
Because I feel like if you like say someone's doing something better than you,
Okay.
and you're thinking like, oh, like I'm never gonna get there, like oh, like they got this going on and this going on, and I got nothing. You know?
That's comparing.
Yeah, that's comparing yourself. When you could be like, you know, they got their own thing, and I got my own thing,
Or
and
like
I could go at different paces. You know?
You know.
What was that?
Scared me.
What was that? You said something?
Right. Did I hear something over there?
I don't know.
She got something. No, I think I see something. I think out the window. say you building a car this way, and then somebody is building a car this way, and then you like, no, you should build it this way. You should build it this way. But I built the car and it worked perfectly fine. It run, it do this, and do that. Why your way got to be the way I gotta go?
Right.
But that's more like suggestion. That's not comparing.
No, that's her saying like I'm content with me building my car
I'm
this
content,
way.
you know?
Like
So the opposite is don't adjust your car because you see their car moving a certain
yes,
way.
yes,
but your car is
exactly.
working.
This is not
Yeah.
my
Your
car.
car is working. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Don't be
exactly.
too focused on their
Exactly.
car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Worry about your own car.
When should you be focused on their car? Because they say without the grass is greener mentality, humanity wouldn't grow as a species.
Ooh, so when should we focus?
Like
on
in terms of enhancements.
I mean, when we want to grow.
Yeah.
When we want that growth.
When you want to learn.
When you want to
Maybe
learn.
their car got a cool spoiler or muffler delete. How you get that?
How you get that? You know, just talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, what can help you?
Yeah.
And then you could decide.
So focus when you compare to help.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't compare
yes,
to belittle.
Yes.
Oh, tough.
Or be the same as
Tough.
somebody.
Yes.
Tough.
Compared to run with that.
No, I'm playing.
I was gonna say, never mind.
Hang up on you, not.
I'm playing. All right, bet. We got Kaola. I say it right?
No, you
No.
said
Kaola.
Okay,
Kaola.
All right, y'all, we'll do the podcast.
Her name is hard, bro. I don't know why her name hard for me.
It's five
letters.
It's about 5 letters, Jerome.
OLA. Just think
Allah.
Allah.
No, all. Think ALLA. Allah.
Allah.
ALLUH.
Allah.
Okay, not
Allah.
Allah. Okay, then AH. ALLA. Like,
What's the
ALUH.
Let's keep going.
yeah, ALLAH.
Allah.
Yes.
You got what's your initials? Can I just see your initials?
I'm dead. You're like, Jerome.
You said, what's your initials?
Like on some football. Come here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Call my last name.
yeah, that's like my dad with Devontae. He called him Devontae. He would never fix it. Devontae.
Devontae.
He called Horatio.
Horatio for the longest time.
Yeah, like some names is just hard
Wait,
to
is that not your
say.
name?
Horatio.
It's with a D, not an H.
Horatio.
Wait, you thought it was Horatio too?
Oh, Lord.
Some days is just hard,
Alright,
bro. Some days
I
is
say he
hard.
went years. Like he went years.
Yeah.
Like,
You just said that. But you still
oh,
look
I didn't. When I hear Shio, it's like it's all
all
right.
Oh, you got most of
Yeah,
it.
it's all right.
Like,
I heard
My
Shio.
bad.
You can't even get it.
You don't even know the name.
Like, burn it.
They goofy.
Yeah, they are.
They silly. That's a good dynamic to have. Y'all always spectacular and
We
laughing.
always laughing.
always spectacular.
Stomach always hurting.
Stomach always, yes, like out of breath.
I be
like,
joked out.
gasping
She is the
for
funniest
air,
person
like-
ever. Like, she how you think Kamari is. Like, I don't think
Alright.
Kamari that funny, but he funny. But she is funny. She dry funny,
Kamari,
and that's
yeah,
what makes it
yeah,
funny.
Kamari,
Like,
yeah.
you don't think that she'll crack a joke like that.
Yeah,
Like,
she
that
is.
just came out of
Kamari,
something else.
everybody.
Like, yeah.
All right, bet. But let's
Okay,
wrap it
bet.
up. Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
K.A., you know what I'm saying? She got she about to get her. She got the
Okay,
pitfalls.
it's something new every time.
She got the pitfalls to avoid. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go with friendship. Pitfall to avoid in friendship.
With friendships,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like just I would say the main thing for me with friendships, besides like communication being an obvious one, is like just being an actual friend, like knowing what friendship is and knowing how to be a friend.
Hey, knowing how to. What is a
What is
friendship?
being a
friend?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, to me,
Listening.
a friendship is somebody who's like, I would say, who's there for me, like not just physically but also emotionally and there for me mentally.
Trust.
And like who allows me to be my full self
Yeah.
without having
Non-judging.
without having to force any like, you know, reactions or acting a certain way. But I also feel like friends are people who are like there for your milestones, good and bad.
Good. A bad milestone?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I ain't
things
never
that
heard.
things that you struggle through, like if you tried something and you didn't do so well, like your friends will be there for you at your worst times and
Okay.
at your best times.
Yeah.
They're reliable.
So you're not just there when it's all glamorous and you know
Yeah.
just when we're doing well,
Yeah.
but there for like that person at all times, I would say. So yeah, just probably being a true friend.
Okay, bet. And for y'all, you know what I'm saying, simplified version is a true friend is someone that you can trust to do things that don't harm you, right? You trust them to do things that won't harm you. You expect a true friend is somebody from KA, you know what I'm saying? Mindset and pitfall to avoid.
KA
is reliable. You know what I'm saying? Like if you down bad, they can still be there for you when you up, like you in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So then the third one she put was, what was the third one, y'all? I had the first two, that's why I did it like that. What was the third one, y'all? Reliable, trust, and I got it. Non-judgmental.
I got it.
Yeah, allowing you to be your true self around them. That's a true friend right there. Them is the ones you want to surround yourself. If they don't check them boxes, delete them.
Now,
let's get to the next
integrity
one.
too.
Integrity.
Yeah.
She ain't say that.
No, I'm just saying check that box too.
But ain't integrity trust though?
It can be,
but like.
But I feel like that's its own trait.
Okay, speak on it.
That's her thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's her.
Okay. I'm gonna try that next.
Don't expect me to talk.
I was just adding on.
Yeah.
That was the supporting.
That's a true friend. That's a true friend. That's reliable. When I give a point, you're gonna be right behind my point. All right, but let's get it then. We're gonna go relationship. Pitfall to avoid in relationships.
For relationships, I would say like just being yourself. I feel like it's kind of hard nowadays. Like,
For real?
Yeah.
Well, just because a lot of people are infatuated with like social media, like whether they want to admit it or not. Like, I feel like a lot of, especially for some reason, like ideals that are a part of relationships, like they're all from social media based ideas.
Ooh, ideas or ideals?
Or maybe ideals.
Okay. That's something they got it from social media. When we just talk about that with the kids, the iPad raised your kid.
Yeah, it's the
so
same
you got,
thing.
you know what I'm saying? The iPad gave you them ideals. Ugh, ugly.
That's why we gotta cut the iPad.
Delete it.
Exactly.
Get it gone. So basically, sum it up for me, please.
So basically, like just being yourself and knowing like who you are outside of
social media.
Yeah, and like all of the materialistic things that we have nowadays in our generation.
Okay. Tough. So basically, like, get in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Touch earth.
Yeah, like don't let other things or other people influence you so much.
Okay. Okay, that's tough. We're gonna go into finances.
Finances. Shit, I'm not really one to speak. I'm not really good with finances. But
well, what's something you did that you wish you shouldn't have? That you messed up right there. That's basically a pitfall.
I'd probably say like really investing into a savings at a young age. It's a good.
Invest into a savings like a trust fund or have a savings like a rainy day fund.
Like actual savings, a savings account where you put money away and you don't touch it. At all.
Okay. Unless it needs to be touched. Okay.
Yeah, but I also feel like there should be some money in your checkings for that emergency.
So your checking should never hit zero.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. The last one, mindset. A pitfall to avoid in mindset.
Probably just being open-minded to learning new things, like.
Oh, open mind. That's her thing.
Like not having a fixed mindset, but a growth one, and being okay with things that are not what you expected, and like trying to learn how to use that in the real world.
Okay. I don't know if anybody said this, but don't put yourself down either. Do not do that.
Okay.
That's self-sabotaging.
Yeah, self-sabotaging.
Okay, somebody said that.
Yeah.
Perfect. No self-sabotage.
And yours, to fully address it, was?
I'm gonna blow my nose.
What was yours again?
It was. I don't forgot to.
And that's the podcast.
No, hers was open-minded.
Oh, being open-minded. Yeah, no, being open-minded and flowing like water. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely the a good mindset to have. You know what I'm saying? But that's episode 20. You know what I'm saying? Y'all 2-0. Y'all can put y'all paintings up.
Oh, I didn't finish my shot.